Hello, Flosstube. We're the Real Housewives of Cross Stitch.
I'm Priscilla.
And I'm Chelsea.
And this is Ronnie.
And Cash.
And we're here to talk to you about our stitching this week.
Or lack of. My kids had spring break this week and we did a bunch of projects, so I got minimal stitching done, but I still have stuff to show. I loved reading your comments about gardening last week. Thank you so much for all the kind words. We appreciate it, but we're going to jump right into questions because we have a lot. Mom posted her spring home tour yesterday, so if you didn't see that, go and check it out.
Chelsea posted the spring home tour that she videoed yesterday.
Oh, yeah.
All I did was clean.
This is such hard work. Meanwhile, everything is shoved in the bathroom. Don't make it look like we live here, Hunter. Get out of the house.
I did not say that. But yes, all my cross-stitch stuff goes in the bathroom, so you can't see it.
She had a stitch stool and she put it on the outside stairs for the garage, and Hunter went outside and he tripped over it, and all you hear is like stuff flying out there, and there was some swear. It was very funny.
It wasn't the it wasn't the
step ladder.
No, it was the cat tree that he fell over.
Oh, the cat tree.
Cat scratching thing.
We appreciate you sticking with us last week. We know that we were a mess, so thank you. Okay, so Betty couldn't find the scissor fobs on Down Sunshine Lane. Was it a special for your video? Not that I know of. No.
No, but I did link the scissor fob page to Down Sunshine Lane
On that video?
On that video.
Okay.
And if you go to Down Sunshine Lane and contact her, I'm sure you can tell her because she knows what she sent us. So.
Yeah, absolutely. Aletta, what day do you stitch the most, and do you stitch every single day? Yes.
I try to do every day.
I do every day, yes.
But I don't have one day that I stitch the most.
Some days on Saturdays, it's hard for me to get home and stitch because I leave here late and then I got to unpack the car and everything. So sometimes on Saturdays, it's
I don't stitch so much on Saturdays either because by the time they leave, I'm exhausted.
Thank you. But the days I stitch the most, probably Mondays are for me because I need to get back into it after the weekend. But yes, we try to stitch every day. You stitch like a half hour to an hour every day.
Yes, when I get up in the morning, I stitch before I do anything else, usually, unless I have to go somewhere right away. And then I stitch at night again.
Liz, Chelsea, what fabric line was your quote from? I love it. I don't know. It was a gift sent to us, and I didn't...
But it's that same fabric company as that. What was that?
Bonnie and Camille?
Farmer's Daughter. So we got Bonnie and Camille.
We don't know. We're amateur quilt knowers. Kim, Priscilla, are you going to use the gingham fabric for Easter Girl by Nikki's when you stitch it? Because that was done on the... No, she'll probably do a tea coffee dye.
Mm-hmm. Or the gray. Because I've bought that gingham fabric before and it was really...
flimsy.
Yeah, for me to stitch in hand, it would have been hard.
That's why we like the Monaco. So we get tons of questions about why we stitch on Monaco is because it's a thicker, sturdier fabric for when we hold it in hand. It doesn't flop like linen does. But plenty of people stitch in hand with linen.
Yeah.
I mean, if that's the way you teach yourself, then that's all you know.
Yeah.
So same as us.
And we're just kind of like,
Yeah, can't teach an old dog a new trick.
Yeah, Chelsea, can't.
He's yelling at the cat over here. Barbara, can you tell me the name of the crows you were stitching? Right here.
Those are by the Good Housewife.
Ida May and...
Yeah. And you have to go to her Etsy page, I think, to get those. That's how I got them. I don't know that they sell those at regular cross-stitch shops.
But the female was Ida May. What was the boy?
Ira
and Ida.
But the Good Housewife, and it's spelled like S-U-H.
H-U-S.
Just like yesterday, Chalk House Farm.
She could stale railing. Her stale railing is almost up. She couldn't talk, but we were just like, well, it's fine. Just put it in there.
It was hard work.
When you have to backstitch on a pattern, how big do you make the back stitches?
Okay, that's why I brought this.
Okay.
So if you can show them up close, like on that string right there, I did from place to place, and then I tack it down with a little stitch in between, instead of doing like one single stitch, because I think it makes it look more realistic, like it's a actual string. If I'm going around the object, I usually do each stitch, but to do something like that, and there was another place where it was, oh, like in the windows. I just went all across with one stitch and then went back and tacked it at the portions where you went over it, you know, like where the panes connect.
Okay. I understand.
So I hope you understand that. I tried to write it. I couldn't write it.
Well. Wendy, Chelsea, do you have Buff Orpingtons and are they good layers? I have one Buff Orpington. She's my yellow chicken. If you see her on there, she is marigold. She's a good layer, yes. My Rhode Island Red is my most consistent layer. My girls are older now. They're 3 years old, but she lays every day pretty much. But my Rhode Island Red will lay through the winter. She's really consistent. But she is the sweetest chicken. So Buff Orpingtons are known for their temperament to be very docile and lovable. Maltzy Circus is 7. Do raised beds help with bugs? Woo! I don't know. Do you know?
No, I don't know.
I don't think so because, I mean, bugs can get into anything.
I know that if you get bugs, you can take those hoop things and like put it over it. And it would be easier in a raised bed, I think, than on the ground.
Yeah.
So maybe.
Okay. Sarah, how do you attach your garlands to your mantle? A couple people had this question yesterday.
So I have taken 2 nails.
It used to be push pins, but now it's nails.
Put them on each end of the mantle, like right up against the walls where you can't see them if there's nothing there. But although there's never nothing
Always
there.
something
Yeah.
there.
And I just loop the ends of it over it.
Yeah. And then Debbie, please take a picture of your mom sitting in her chair while stitching. We want to see her setup. So did you want to see while she's stitching or while she's passed out sleeping? I just need to know which one so I can capture that moment. She moves all of her stuff when she does those home tours. So her light would be in the family room. In that pretty chair is where she sits.
So in my family room, behind my chair is the hearth of the fireplace. And behind my chair, I keep a basket of fabric, a basket of charts, 2 baskets of charts. One is a small one with Lizzie Kate's. Then next to my chair, I have the lamp on one side, a basket with my current whips on the other side, and then a basket with all my whips over there. And all that got moved into the bathroom.
Grandma, where's the remote? Check the bathroom!
It was in the drawer of the coffee table.
Okay.
You don't want to see how it looks on a normal day. You want to see it where it's like
pretty.
Halfway decent.
I'm teasing you. I know that. Erica, I love the bunny pillows. Where did you get them?
The striped one came from Home Goods, and the other 2 came from Amazon.
Speaking of, yesterday
a couple years ago.
I set up a shop in Amazon to show some of it because a lot of people asked where she gets like her pillowcases and whatnot. So I have
the Morgan hoop.
The Morgan hoop, yep, that we've talked about on here, sticky board, etc. So I set up an Amazon shop. It's linked down below, and it's also in my Instagram. You can find it on my link tree, so you can purchase right from there. So go to there, and you can see all the pillowcases and things like that. Link it below in the description box. Okay, and Candy, how long does it take to switch the seasons out during your decorating?
Christmas takes the longest, but the other stuff I can get done in a couple of days. It depends on, my motivation, whether I want to get it all done right now or delay it a couple of days.
Debbie, what did you put under your raised beds to keep the weeds out? So this is controversial, but I weed fabriced that entire side of my yard. So you can see video, maybe not anymore, but I can take some pictures and put them up there on my Instagram. I weed fabriced under my raised beds as well. We have this tall grass that comes through and it is just a pain in the butt. So the only way that I could get rid of that was to put weed fabric even under my beds. So I know that I'm not getting the nutrients from the soil below. I know. But that was my most effective way to get rid of the weeds.
What do you mean you're not getting the nutrients from the soil below?
Like the roots can't go past the weed fabric.
But doesn't that stuff when it rains and stuff, doesn't it all come up anyway?
I don't know. It's controversial. I don't know. I'm just saying what I did.
I got a whole yard full of weed fabric, so.
We did a mix of compost and garden soil in the boxes. We had 9 tons of soil delivered on Tuesday, and my brother, mom, and my husband came together and they all moved the soil into the beds. Mom watched the kids. Mom watched all the kids. And then
I was a referee.
yeah. my husband built them all on Saturday last week, and we put them all out. I originally wanted 3 beds in a row for each of the 4 rows, and then we got that figured out, and it wasn't enough. So we had to go on Sunday then and add some beds. He was really excited about it. So now I have 4 beds in each row. I have 4x4 beds and 4x12 beds. And I'm hoping that that's enough. Somebody put on my Instagram, how many tomatoes did you grow this year? Because 3 is more than that feeds my family. I'm like, well, I only started 32 varieties. No big deal. I went overboard.
I had 32 tomatoes last year.
Yeah, so it's fine. And I've got like 3 or 4 of each variety because I wanted to just make sure that they sprouted. Also, I'm going to be adding in worm castings and just some soil amendments to get my soil to be pretty. Somebody said to add pig manure and cow manure and things like that. So I'm going to look into it. I got a couple weeks still, but I need to get my peas in. I digress. Deborah, do you have a plan for what goes where, or do you just unpack and make your vignettes as you go?
Yeah, pretty much that. I generally start with the cross-stitch pieces first, so I put those where I want them, and then I decorate around them.
Okay.
Because I don't want to have to try to fit them in, even though as I finish things for that season, I end up fitting them in.
You know, and a lot of people discussed on there dusting. So when she clears out for the season, she does a good dusting, and she doesn't have a lot of dust in her house. She did when she was doing construction, but it's not terrible, and she just spot cleans.
You just wipe the stuff up and wipe it off. Yeah. I don't do like Pledge. I just use the microfiber cloths.
Yeah. Pledge leaves like a film on there.
And maybe there's some dust somewhere. Maybe there's some dirt somewhere. I don't know, but whatever.
Nope. Maybe some dog hair, cat hair. That's for sure. Oh my goodness.
And I vacuum a lot, and there's still a lot of animal hair.
Yeah. Holly wants to know, how do you stack your Ray Dunn bowls so that you can see the words?
I put either a bowl or a block underneath there.
A bowl like upside down?
Yeah, one of those 4x4 blocks, or a teacup.
For the top one, yeah.
Can you see what's up there? I thought you could see part of it. No?
No, not from here. But these are her latest ones. These are Easter ones it says crack me up, stir crazy, and beat it. Right? Okay. That was all the questions we had this week. Thank you for following along. Okay.
And thanks everyone for joining the Stitching with the Housewives group on Facebook.
We love it. It's so positive and so fun. Thank you.
We still have some exciting things. Next week is going to be really exciting, so don't miss it.
Next week. Oh my God, you finished that pumpkin. Did you finish that last week?
Oh my God, Chelsea, I finished the pumpkin like a month ago.
That's not true. Okay, let's show our whips. Do you have any finishes this week?
Of course I have a finish this week.
Previous finishes. I need previous finishes first. Get it together.
This is a little prairie schooler. I can't remember what this one was.
This was in that year
of,
what is it called? I don't remember. But this is cute. Just attached to a thrift store frame. She's got some little pom-poms behind it. It's attached to gingham black check.
Yeah.
And with a bow.
Yep.
Simple finish. Quick. This frame was chalk painted. The chalk paint is listed in our Amazon shop as well, so you can see what we're talking about.
Okay, and this is Wilhelmina by Plum Street, and it's on top of a little olive bucket with magnets. And I did it padded. You got it on there crooked now.
Sorry.
But I turned this sideways in my hutch, and it sits on top of a vintage scale.
And just really a little gathered ruffle around the outside.
And I use those little tiny magnets on it. You can see them there.
All right, we needed a bottle break. We're back. What do you got for whips?
No, you do yours.
No, you got to show your finish.
Oh, okay. So, this is from Hands On Design.
More chocolate bunnies. This was a market release? Or before market?
Yes, no.
Market release.
So, I knew that I didn't want to stitch the words, and I stitched the bunnies and the carrots, and then I put it into this little, I think it's a butter dish. Silver. From the Goodwill. And I did the padding with the batting, and then added a torn orange gingham, and I did put the buttons on, and I did change the colors, and it's all on my blog. It's really cute.
Love it. I love the little buttons on there for their tail.
And the butter dish was $1.99.
Can't beat that.
Big spender. All right, show us your whips.
All right, here we go. I got my notes. So my whips for this week, again, I worked on Little House Needleworks. This is America. I'm almost finished with the red on the flag. But I'm doing this on blue tea coffee dyed Monica. And I love it. And I'm using the called for colors on this. This was her first chart, so I decided to just keep it original.
Is it DMC?
Yeah, it's all DMC. This is hands-on design. Mom and Kathy collaborated on this one. This is called the Rose Cottage. So I'm doing the sign up at the top.
This is from the Chalk for the Home series. And
I'm changing the colors to red. So the flowers, the flowers are going to be red. And I'm doing it on tea coffee dyed fabric instead of the black.
That looks really pretty.
And then some more work on Liberty Hill Farm. This is the Silver Creek Samplers. Liberty.
I love this.
So I finished the Y and I'm going on to the H on the other page. Again, very little stitching. Those guard boxes took up a lot of time. We went and we got chicks. I've got 6 new chickens. Thursday. I got chickens. Garden boxes, chickens. What else did we do? We went to the park yesterday. We've done a lot.
Okay, so Saturdays are Star Spangled Saturdays, and I worked on this again.
They're not. They're actually Stars and Stripes Saturdays.
Stars and Stripes Saturdays, sorry.
This is Birds of a Feather. This is one of her mania starts.
So I have to tell you that I'm having problems with this chart because it's so small. So I've taken a picture of it and I put it on my iPad, but I'm still having trouble with it. I mean, it's hard to see.
I'm going to show you what she's talking about. So this is the big one down here, but then the small one back here is what is hard to see. So, but if you do that, you can take a picture on your phone or your iPad and then just zoom in. Don't share it with people. Just zoom in.
For Santa Sunday, Merry Monday, I'm working on Merry Christmas, My Dear, and I finished all of the snow and the other trees. So I should be able to finish this one maybe this weekend.
It's pretty. I like that. The deer color. I don't know what color you chose, but that's very pretty.
Witchy Wednesday. I did the rest of this branch over here. I did another leaf and I started the crow. So I was 1 stitch off on the other side, but it all met up fine, so I'm good.
Just leave it.
And then I've been working on a secret project and I can only show you colors for it, so you'll learn more about this in the beginning of May. Rabbit Patch from Heart and Hand.
This is one of the the market releases.
You talk about me now. You know what to talk. It's both of us.
I can't. The camera turns on and we're just kind of like, You're changing colors on this. Obviously, she's making blue flowers, but this is gorgeous. Hey,
using that Milady's teal on some of it.
Let's not spit our bottle out.
And the bunny is a cocoa bean from Classic Colorworks. And I did like round and round with the bunny so he's not real stripy.
That's a spring project, so I wanted to show the spring floss really quick. So last week we talked about your spring flosses that you can purchase, Priscilla's spring flosses that you can purchase at
my picks for spring flosses.
Yep, at NeedleCase Goodies on Etsy. So I'm going to show you them, the colors.
They're all Classic Colorworks, and they're just beautiful. And I've been using so many of these colors. It's like I just have them in a bag, and then I pick out the next pattern, and I use the colors. So it's great.
I'm just going to quickly run through them. So all Classic Colorworks: Bamboo, Blushing Beauty, Brown Hen, Dandelion Stem, 4-Leaf Clover, Ladybug, Milady's Teal, Pea Pod, Pumpkin Harvest, Queen Bee, Rain Shower, Sticks and Twigs, Tea and Biscuits. So that's what you would receive if you purchase them off of her NeedleCase.
And the link is down below if you would like them.
They're beautiful though. They go for any, and
she's restocked the other seasons too if you need those.
Awesome. Perfect.
And we've seen a lot of these on Facebook and Instagram, so thank you for showing them.
We just wanted to show you the colors.
And guess what? There's one here for you guys. So,
so stay tuned. End of the video.
So thank you, NeedleCase Goodies. We appreciate that.
Okay. My whips I already showed my whips, so what are we on now? I can't keep up. Haul. What do you got for haul? Yeah.
So I had stitched the
Spring Gathering.
the one that looks like this last year.
It's called Spring Gathering.
Oh, it is?
Yeah, it says companion sampler to Spring Gathering.
Okay, so, and this one has a basket full of little chicks, and I thought it was so cute. I'm not going to stitch the pipe because, you know, I'm not a smoker, but...
But maybe he is.
Well, he needs to quit. It's a smoke-free house.
Disney just changed their rules. They are all smoke-free now. Okay, so this
So I ordered
by
this from her Etsy shop, Scattered Seed.
Samplers.
Yeah.
Scattered Seed Samplers. By Tammy Black.
But I know that you can get it at other
Your
shops.
brick and mortar or your online.
Okay,
This?
well, the whole box.
Okay.
The other haul was some Monaco. So Nikki from Kanicki's, she designs patterns and she sells fabric, had some Monaco, and she said she, wasn't going to use it because you can't get it anymore. So she offered to sell it to me. So
That was Mom's flea market purchase. But she also sent us these adorable charts.
So we haggled back and forth, and she said, "I know how you are because Chelsea said that you're."
I gave Mom's secret away. She sent us some cute pom-poms. And then,
And she sent us a very nice note.
yes.
So we're going to use some of this to tea coffee dye and also to dye with Rip Dye. So we're excited.
We got a haul.
Thank you, Nikki.
Okay. I told her to offer $10 lower. She just wouldn't do it. Just kidding.
I told her that you were giving me that. I was messaging Chelsea, and then Nikki would message me, and I'd go back, and
It was fun. We always have a good time. We are on the phone with each other probably 20 times a day. It's just always. All right, and then we got some stuff. Are we talking about this at the end?
Yes.
Okay.
Well, no, we'll talk about it now.
Okay.
Because we messed up. I messed up. Oh, that?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
This. Okay. So last week we received the bags, and we had after we did the video, I went in the box to send a thank you note, and I found the actual note that was sent with the package. So we didn't know. We saw these
work
cards.
for the BlueQ company.
Yeah. And
There's their note. What are they?
so we found a note, and then from Lisa and Chris, and they are the ones who sent these beautiful bags. So these are awesome for keeping your whips in. So if you're looking for something to keep all 31 of your May whips in, this is perfect. It has a zippered pouch, and I brought mine.
That's right there. Oh,
Right here. So I'm already using mine. Mine has
Chelsea says a chicken.
the chicken in it, but it's perfect for all my stuff that I bring here. So
So they sell
absolutely.
socks, dish towels, bags, pouches, lots of things. So go check them out. It's blueq.com.
Okay. Sorry about last week. Mom didn't
What-
see it at the bottom of the.
Lisa and
The
Chris
box.
are their names.
Yep, I
and
saw that.
they send these really cute cards with your order.
Okay.
So thank you, girls. We love them.
And then Barb. So Barb, she's been a quilter. She used to cross stitch. She found us at Fat Quarter Shop, and then she also does embroidery. So she sent us these adorable
Dish
towels.
Yep.
And it says naughty chickens lay deviled eggs.
She said she used to live in Waukegan, and that's like a half an hour from us.
Yep. Very close. Thank you so much. We appreciate it. And then this one. She has the neatest writing. I don't know how it's so straight. I just want to it's very this would have taken me 12 hours to write. But Amy, thank you. Amy sent us some Monaco and some charts.
You gotta show them. Yeah. They're
So-
punch needles from With Thy Needle and Thread.
Look at these. They're
so
adorable.
cute. And this one. I love them.
Adorable. I love it. Thank you so much, Amy. Thank you.
I forgot to show my punch needle and my whips.
Oh, again.
I don't have a quilting back here. I just did more of the border going around and around and around. And I said to Chelsea, why is it so hard to learn this? It's like easy for her. And then for me, I feel like it should be easier, but I don't know.
But she still loves doing it.
I do love doing it. It's just hard for me to get it perfect. And maybe there is no perfect.
No, I think it looks good. Your spacing is good. I think it looks good.
Okay.
What?
And somebody said on our Facebook group, can you guys do a tutorial? Well, we gotta learn first.
I'm still in the video.
No, she left the table.
Okay. All right. What else do we got?
So you went through all that. What's in that one?
Oh, Sheila. Sorry, Sheila. Sheila sent us, she's got 10 yards of the chalk, so she sent us these. Thank you so much. And this, Mom wanted this chart so bad since I started it, and she's like, I've got an extra one, I'm gonna send it. Thank you so much. This is so hard to find right now.
I Googled it, I could not find it anywhere. So
thank you.
I love this, and I'm gonna be adding this to my Mania starts. Thank you so much.
And then we can finish it the same.
Okay, so then we have all right, give me the baby.
Hand off. He lost his sock. I was doing yard work the other day and I had him out in his stroller and I walked away for just a second. I came back and he had both of his socks off and his feet in his mouth and I was just like, what's going on? Okay, so we have been asked 100 times if we can do another stitch along. Who doesn't love a stitch along? I'm getting a head start on the stitch along because I've already started it and that's the way Mom knows that I'll be able to finish it. So our next stitch along, which we will start,
we are hoping to start like the end of April.
End of April. So plenty of time to get your supplies. Plenty of time to get your supplies. But the new stitch along, this is going to be, it's called Land That I Love by Country Cottage Needleworks. Absolutely adorable pattern. And it's going to be perfect to put up in your May decorations for Memorial Day.
Yep, May through July. So I don't have the chart yet because I ordered it and so I haven't picked out the colors that I'm using. I think Chelsea changed her colors, so
yeah, so I've got some of the colors pulled that I've got, and I originally purchased the colors that were called for, but I don't know if I like that lighter blue, so I'm going to be looking at it again and seeing what we're gonna use. But absolutely adorable. So again, Country Cottage Needleworks, Land That I Love. It's beautiful. Okay, that's our next stitch along. There's no starting time. There's no ending time. It's going to be PC Land That I Love on hashtags. You can share your photos, share your progress. There's no end date. There's no race to get it done.
No.
Don't
no
worry.
Rules.
No rules. No rules.
So get your charts. You might already have it because it's an older chart and stitch with us in April.
Yes.
And we love seeing all the things that you tag us in that you're doing with the stitch alongs, like hometown holidays. I'm still seeing that, and just
all of them are so cute.
Yes, bless our home, all of them.
I've got a few hometown holidays, one or two put into my Mania that I've got. We're gonna do videos showing what we're gonna be doing for Mania. Don't worry about that. Oh, a lot of you were asking about his ears because he was tugging on them. He's teething, so he doesn't have an ear infection or anything. He's just teething, miserable with that front tooth. All right, we had a giveaway, 2 giveaways last week, which were absolutely awesome. If you didn't see it, we are giving away for the first giveaway. It is Quilters Cottage cross stitch, the Farmgirl Fall, and the Happy Farmgirl. These are all Lori Holt's designs. This is from the Fat Quarter Shop. The winner of these charts is Megan Kohlberg. So congratulations, Megan. If you can, get a hold of us in the description box below is our email address. Send us your physical address and we can mail these out. Again, you have a week to claim your winnings. And then the second giveaway was the Bee's Knees Bookstand. So funny thing about this, so people would leave their comment about gardening and then they would put stand please. And I don't know where my brain was, but I thought that they were like asking for like a round of applause or something because they were gardening so good. And then finally a couple people said it and I was like, oh my God, I get it. Anyways, but this is, I know, nuts. Awesome pattern holder or iPad holder or anything you want to slap on here, needle minders, etc. The winner of this
Can you pause, please?
All right.
There was an SOS there.
All right, so the second giveaway was this beautiful stand. Also, Lori Holt and Fat Quarter Shop, thank you so much. So the stand winner is Marie Hahn. So congratulations. Get a hold of us in the description box below where our email address is listed, and you can email us your physical address, and then we can mail it out. You've got a week to claim your prize.
Something funny, when I kept seeing stand come across my phone, I thought that they were saying that because I stood up.
Oh. Somebody said, you know you wanted to shake it on camera.
No.
We lost it yesterday, or last week. We just lost our minds. All right, we've got a giveaway this week in true fashion at the Real Housewives of Crossstitch. So,
we promised you.
One or two?
Two giveaways.
Oh, two. Oh.
We promised you last week the Farmgirl vintage shirt that we were all wearing, and it's a size large.
Large.
If you wear a size large.
And if not, if you want to order your shirt, you can look in the description box below.
Yeah, I'll link them below the video,
linked.
yes.
So if you wanted to purchase one separately. But it is a size large, so if you'd like to enter for that, you're going to say shirt. We're going to think of a question. And then the second winner will receive Priscilla's floss picks from NeedleCase Goodies. So she offered one for a giveaway. So thank you so much. And these are all classic colorwork, so you're going to win this whole bundle of floss.
So nice.
Okay.
So thank you, Nancy, at NeedleCase Goodies. And also the Fat Quarter Shop. We appreciate you sending us things so we can give them away.
Yes. What are they going to answer?
So since it's the Farmgirl vintage shirt, let's hear. Would you like to live on a farm, or would you not like to live on a farm?
I would absolutely love it. Love it. Would you? You'd hate it.
I don't know.
She would like a flower farm. So there we go. She would like to live on a flower farm. She could not do with the animals. So
all right. So let's change the question. Let's say, what kind of farm would you want if you had a farm?
Okay. She couldn't deal with the animals, like the circle of life type thing. That's what I don't think she'd do well with that. She would be upset.
No.
Yeah. Like, I was upset when we had to rehome our possum that found his way under my deck. I was upset when we had to catch it and put it in the park down the road. So it would, I mean, I wouldn't do well with the circle of life, obviously. Okay. So
tell us what kind of farm you want, and whether you want a shirt or floss or both.
And you can definitely enter for both, no problem. And if you've won before, you can absolutely enter, no problem.
And follow us on Instagram at Priscilla Blaine, at Chelsea356, Priscillas2000 on Facebook, and Priscillas2000.blogspot.com, where you see more of everything that we show, plus, you know, all the floss colors that get used in a project and how I finish things and things like that. And also check out the new Amazon shop that Chelsea set up yesterday with all of our crafty things that we use, and
just people were asking where you can get the Morgan stand, so that's going to be under the cross stitch and punch needle. Also, like the guillotine cutter Mom uses to cut her sticky board. So many people had asked about that, so we linked one of those. Sticky board, glue guns, all of that fun stuff. I even put a mixer in for beauty products for Mom for her hair. That was obviously just a joke. But you can see it all listed there, and like the pillowcase covers that she gets them really cheap. You just have to have a pillow for them to fit in. All right.
It's easy to store them too, because then you take them off and they're just flat pieces of fabric. So hopefully we'll keep adding to that as we purchase things or whatever.
Yep.
And if you get your finishing inspiration from us, tag my blog. We'd love to see your projects. Cash especially would like to see them.
Somebody said, oh, at such and such time in the video, he said, yeah, okay. And that's exactly what we said. Yeah, okay. That's what he says.
Yeah, he was being carried around by grandma, and he was like, oh. He was over it. So finally at the end, we put him in the playpen.
He likes to be independent. He likes walking around and talking. He can push his little walker now. So we're hoping that he's going to start taking a few steps. All right, guys.
So enter the giveaways, shirt or floss or both. Tell us what kind of farm you want. And I think
make sure you join us next week, because we have some great things coming.
And get your Land That I Love chart and join us
for your stitch along.
And I am so enjoying seeing all the PC carrots and cottontails from the Carrots and Cottontails farm.
A lot of people are doing it on different colors too. So if you haven't already and you're on Facebook, join us at Stitching with the Housewives. You just have to answer 2 questions. That way we know you're not a robot or anything like that.
A serial killer.
I mean, they could answer the questions and still be a serial killer.
I don't know.
Serial killers can't spell. So just...
I love it when there's a question about who sits with us and they name the cat.
The cat does not.
Yes.
The cat is actually
the cat
back
is
here.
Right behind.
He
I
made
told Chelsea he should
an
be
appearance.
in the video, and she's like, "No, he looks angry."
He made an appearance yesterday in the video. Okay. So we will see you all next week.